What's up? This is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with my high school buddy Nathan, and today we did the big old Floral Park Traverse in Glacier National Park. We started out over at Logan Pass and dropped down to Hidden Lake, crossed over the stream, and then worked our way all the way up to the saddle next to Bear Hat, and then we just continued on down into Floral Park and then climbed our way up and around and up over Como Pass, and now we're just cruising on out. We started out, it's a little bit smoky, but man, beautiful morning as we're heading up towards Hidden Lake, seeing Clements and Reynolds and just, yeah, the beautiful hanging gardens up there as we climbed up the boardwalk and saw a couple mountain goats and obviously loads of people as we finally came up to Hidden Pass and then worked our way over to the really beautiful overlooking Hidden Lake, which never gets old. And yeah, from there, just worked our way down, switchbacking down over to just the shores of the lake, which is such a pretty vantage that not a lot of people take advantage of. And then from there, we took the shoes off and crossed the outlet of the creek, and it was time for some off trail. And a lot of this is off trail as we worked our way through. It's kind of a subalpine forest, a bunch of subalpine fir trees and really pretty meadows and just lots of ponds that are hanging out there. And yeah, just worked our way around. And I ended up going a little bit high, so my GPS track shows that. But I ended up but we finally went over and found the ramp to get out of that drainage, and Nathan found it. He was Johnny on the spot, and finally got above that and just got out to the open rocky areas and lots of snow. And I don't know if I think it's a combination of me doing it earlier than I normally have, and then also just we've had a lot of snow this year, which has been great. And yeah, so we had to walk on some snow as we worked our way up to that saddle. And from the top of that, looking down onto Avalanche Lake is so pretty. It's just a great vantage, just a nice eagle perch from there. And then we climbed up onto the ridge and got some really cool views looking down on Mary Baker Lake and Floral Park. And the long work that we still had, it's a long descent dropping into that really kind of sketchy creek bed. It's a pretty loose rock, but we navigated it and got all the way down to the lake and just hung out there for a little bit, had a snack, and then started working our way up through another fun little ramp that gets you out of there, crossing just a bunch of like waterfalls that cascade down. Just so pretty, lots of flowers, just a lovely spot. And we finally got up to the moraine section, and it is just the tarns are so beautiful, and it's a lot of work just trying to figure out how you can minimize going up and down. I've done it both ways, where you stay high to the left, and there was just a ton of snow right now, so we decided to go ahead and stay low, which is super pretty, just going by all these cascades and tarns, and just, you know, you get an up close look at just the icebergs still floating in there, and it's just kind of this magical, surreal landscape that you just don't get to see every day. And yeah, so we just navigated that, going over a bunch more moraines and tarns and hopping creeks and all kinds of stuff, and then finally started climbing out along a nice long ridge, and you know, looking back over everything, just appreciating the views that are just all over the place. And finally, when we got to the top of that, we ended up climbing up onto the snow and just grounded out till we got to Como Pass, and you know, some friendly goats up there. And yeah, just enjoyed the view, looking down into the Sperry Glacier Basin, and looking back from where we had come so long ago. From there, we dropped down through the stairs that are hewn through the rocks of the head wall, and yeah, just started working our way through just that other basin. And there's just so many cool standing lakes there and just waterfalls, and yeah, they're just so pretty. And I've done a few blogs of that, and so yeah, we just kind of buzzed through that. Happy to be on trails again after spending so much of the day grinding it out off trail. And so, but then we came around just looking at more waterfalls in the basin as we dropped down. And then we went ahead and decided to swing up real quick and just take a quick little gander over at Sperry Chalet, and got some lemonade there, and then turned around and started cruising on out, crossing the outlet creek, and we're making it happen, enjoying some raspberries and other berries as we're walking our way down. But yeah, big day. It's definitely an off-trail route. If you like off-trail stuff in Glacier, certainly should be on your list. But yeah, a little hazy as we're finishing up, but it's been one heck of a good one. Anyway, this is Jake with Hike 734, hiking with my buddy Nathan, doing the Floral Park Traverse in Glacier National Park.
If you like this video, make sure you subscribe on YouTube and head on over to hike734.com for more goodness.